Let's go to Doug Chin headquarters now and see what is happening there as they await the second printout. And Bridget Amata standing by. Bridget?
Hey, good afternoon, Joe. Aloha from the Hukilau Bar here downtown. We're at Doug Chin's headquarters. He just walked into a round of applause not too long ago, and he may not be in the lead for this particular race, but you could not tell by this environment. There's a lot of aloha here, a lot of people, plenty of music, food to go around. I want to introduce you to the man managing Doug Chin's campaign. This is Dylan Beasley. Good. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Okay.
So happy to have everyone here with us. It's going to be a long night, so we're still fired up.
Okay, so the first printout, it's not exactly as you'd hoped. Tell us your thoughts.
Sure. So I think when you have a candidate like Doug, this is his first campaign. He's been a public servant for over 20 years, up against politicians who have been in public life for about 20 years. You're going to see these kind of you're going to see a name ID factor in these numbers. So ultimately, we want to see the second printout, and I think this race is going to be about whether voters think that Ed Case will stand up to Donald Trump, and I know that Doug Chin will do that. So,
tell us about everything that has led up to this point. You've been with Doug Chin when he first started campaigning. How has it been for him?
It has been a wild ride, and I think he will say the same. To see Doug jump into this race has been a real inspiration for me personally, and I know for so many of our volunteers. This is a man who said that, you know, he was never going to be a politician, but the time has called for him to step up. He saw the divisive, hateful agenda coming from this president, and he decided, you know what, I'm not a politician, but I need to step up for Hawaii to defend our values and to make sure that the spirit of aloha continues. So
when Doug jumped into this particular race, it's a pretty crowded race. Was there any candidate in particular that Doug was just a little wary about?
So I think Doug has great respect for anybody that steps forward to serve in public office. So ultimately, I don't think there was any one candidate that he had any wariness about. He ultimately has emerged from this race with a great respect for every person that's run. And I think that speaks to the man that Doug is. He's genuinely in this not for himself, but to move things forward for Hawaii, to defend our values, and to stand up to Donald Trump.
So we're about an hour away from the second printout. I imagine you're staying optimistic. What are you hoping for?
Yeah, so I think we need to be, we may be here till 11 o'clock, who knows. We're going to have to wait and see what this next printout looks like, but I think it's going to be a close race. The turnout looks pretty low, so the margin of victory in a race like this with 6, 7 contenders is going to be interesting. So we have to watch closely and see what the numbers look like, and that's what we'll be doing. And hopefully having a good time here at Hukilau as well.
You know, Doug has held several titles. He was city prosecutor, attorney general, managing director at one point. Now he's the lieutenant governor. What is he going to bring if he does end up, getting the race over Ed Case?
So ultimately, Doug is motivated by service, by giving back to the community. He's done it for almost 2 decades, his whole adult life. And so Doug will always find a way to be of service to Hawaii, and I don't want to forecast that because ultimately I think that he's going to be successful tonight.
So Doug just got here not too long ago. He's got plenty of supporters here. How is he faring right now?
I think he's in great spirits. When you come into a race and you're the underdog against, people that have been in public life for so long, you don't have expectations that you're going to come in and win. He jumped into this race because he believed that he's the right person for 2018 and that he will be the one to get things done for Hawaii and Congress. Now, I think that is ultimately what's motivated him, and that's what keeps his spirits up tonight. So we're looking forward to it.
Dylan, thank you. This is Dylan Beasley, Doug Chin's campaign manager. Again, we are here at the Hukilau Bar downtown at Doug Chin's headquarters. He is second place to Ed Case, but the room remains hopeful, and so is Doug Chin. We're waiting for that second printout in about an hour, but for now, sending it back to you, Joe.